Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard another Charlie 31 departure. We're here on the ground in Barcelona. We're flying Virgin Australia. A couple of different reasons, but I thought it would be fun. Virgin Australia in Spain, and we're going to go over to Portugal, over to Lisbon, LPPT, 2 hour flight. We are flying the update that came out to the 737 MAX 8, the iFly 737. So we're going to give that a quick test run. Not a whole lot, just a couple of kind of housekeeping things, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, it should be good. We're just going to make sure it works all right. We are here. Let's go ahead and hop on the aircraft. Now let's start getting GSX to do some work for us. So we're going to go up here and we get to do this. So we're going to go ahead and we've already got the jet bridge. Let's request boarding. You know what? Probably be better if I got the flight plan in here. There we go. All right, so import sim brief. There we go, and send flight plan to FMC. There we go. And we're going to worry about the other data later. But the aircraft is getting set up. We're not going to worry about having to push. We want both, please. So we're doing okay there. So all the way upstairs, we're going to go ahead and get our IRSs aligned.
When opening overhead compartments, please take care that any baggage does not fall out. Please keep the aisle clear in order to
We are on ground power, so we can go like that. And we'll get you right there. So we should be on the way to having the IRSs aligned. That's what that warning there is for. Yeah. Leslie Rivera, how are you? Nothing, brother. How are you, man? You enjoying your day? What do you got going on today? Anything fun? Just a long weekend? But yeah, we're going to actually, we have to go down here. Let's get rid of cabin voice and get rid of any audio. There we go. All right. So we're doing all right there. Leslie, welcome aboard. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up button. I appreciate you, man. We are on the ground here in Barcelona. We are Velocity 31 Charlie. We are 7,000 and we are Charlie 31 is our tail number. So, all right, back over here and we can go to our payload and performance. And we can go ahead and let's read from sim brief and load the aircraft. Let's go fast time. There we go. Perfect. Payload sent to MSFS. And so we should be about 5 minutes. We'll be good to go. That looks like it's doing everything okay. So we can go to fuel and 15,472. So we can go over to our Navigraph, look at our OFT, and 15,473. Looking pretty good there. All right, and on to our performance. We're going to go ahead and read MSFS data. And we're going to leave on runway 24 right. And it is dry. We'll go flaps 5. We should be able to get out of here with a TO2. And we'll do TO2. And takeoff weight. Load real weather. There we go. And takeoff weight. That'll be here in just a couple of minutes. So. Flying flight simulator because all this mess is getting me all messed up. Depends on which mess you're talking about, pal. I am doing my best to try and get some good flying in. Enjoy my time with my family, my missus, my dog. And there you have it. So down to the FMC. Sorry about that. We're going to go FMC. We are okay there. We are still waiting for that to... Oh, okay. index, position. There we go. So we are LEBL. There we go. We're going to grab that, bring that to here, drop that there. Perfect, looking good. On to our route, Barcelona to Lisbon. We're going to request our flight plan. Get a calm flight in. I'm going to go in and give the 380 another chance. I think it was just the way I had it set up. So we'll give it a go. We're going to try and do that as our overnight flight. So on to our departures and our arrivals. We're going to depart on runway 24 right. And we are on the setting for Papa. Let me make sure of that. We are on the setting for Papa. There we go. And then we are going to go to our arrival. We're going to do the ILS. And we're going to make it from final, actually. ILS runway 02. We'll do PESIX. And hopefully we don't have to do a hold or a staging turn. But then we're coming up the UPLA to Alpha. So to Alpha, we are good there. On to our route. And we can go ahead and load that. Perfect. Let's go look at our legs page. Departure, arrival, departure, runway 24 right on the Steny. For Papa departure, onto our arrival, because I didn't wait. So we're ILS runway 02 PESIX from the UPLA to Alpha, and we can go to our route, activate, and execute that. Let's look at our legs. That's much better. Still doesn't have our runway there.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Gavma. All right, 24 right, and we're solid there. So route, perf in it. Let's take a look at our zero fuel weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin door is about to be closed. For flight safety, the cellular functions of electronic devices, including cell phones, must be turned off during the entire flight.
133.4.
Thank you.
They are not yet, Leslie. 133.4 for zero fuel weight. All right, let's see
Flight
if I
attendants,
grab
arm
this.
and cross-check cabin
Oh,
doors.
I know why. We're gonna go right here, and we actually have to go into our settings. So part of the other one, aircraft. Yes, so the Colorado is extremely dry right now, so they are not. A lot of the professional fireworks shows have decided to have been canceled. So 133.4, there we go, much better. And that was my bad. But so how about you? Are they going off near you? Normally it's like I'm in a battle zone here with the fireworks near the 4th. So we will see what happens with all of the extreme fire danger. Nobody wants to burn somebody's house down, so there we have it. So we are good there. Our reserves for today are 5956, so we'll go 6.0. What do you think of Annapolis? 6, drop that in there. Cost index 32, flight level 370.
Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to
370 looking good. 284 at 5.
Flight attendants commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts. 2 life rafts.
There we go. And our really?
And 2
our ISA is 7, so we are doing okay. On to our execute that N1 limit, and that's what we were doing over in the performance. So we should have everything set up. Wrong one, performance. So let's drop our 148, 148.9.
Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull to tighten. Once outside, pull down
there
on
we
the
go.
red tab to inflate the vest.
And let's go ahead and calculate that.
Blow into the tube at your
So yeah, we can do a takeoff
vest has a
to
light that turns
derate
on
20%.
automatically in the water.
142,
Please refer to
142,
the safety
148.
information card for use of a life vest on an infant. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if
Yep.
needed.
And our temperature is 49ers, so let's see if that'll drop in there. There we go, and over there, flaps 5, and 42, 44, 42, 42, and 48. We are good, so we can drop 148 right there.
The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited.
And we can actually dial this up to 370. I don't, and to be honest with you, I could go either way with fireworks. I mean, a good fireworks show is amazing. Local fireworks that are of professional level of fireworks is a little over the top. So, and that's what we have out here. So, let's see, our runway heading is 244. So let's get 244 dialed in there.
Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may
I
not
think
be
we
inflated.
are set up now.
Continue wearing the mask until otherwise notified by a crew member.
There we go, so we can get that turned on, or that turned on, and LNAV, VNAV. Let's go take a look at the overhead. Alright, so let's go through here. We can get, Kazavki, how are you, pal?
And enjoy the flight.
There we go, fuel pumps are all on. We're going to go ahead and get the APU fired off. We're good through here. We can get window heat on. We are on ground power. We're okay there, there, and there. Tyler, how are you? Good to have you guys on board. Sorry about last night. Just kind of one of those things, and it was getting a little late. If I farted around with it anymore, I wasn't going to be able to get on with my day today. So we're going to give it a try again tonight in the 380. I appreciate you guys stopping back by. But yeah, here we go. We're getting this one fired away. So I think we have everybody on that we need. It's a world tour, bro. World tour. Let's see. So I thought we requested boarding. Did we not? We've got everybody on board, so I'm okay with that. So given that, let's get you turned over there. We should have a, oh, what are you? There we go. All right. So we'll get the APU going, get the GPU or ground power unit turned off. Let's go over here. Let's pull our chocks and our auto brake, or emergency brake is on. It's a promotional tour for Virgin Australia, pal. That's what we'll call it. Airport was open. I was off yesterday, but I had to go in. We had a special arrival. We had two special arrivals. I don't know if you saw it, but we had Saucer 1 fly out of Area 51, go over Roswell, and then landed at Denver Airport. If you want to check it out, go to Flight Radar 24 or look up Saucer 1. Aaron does a good job of covering it. He was on there for like 2 hours. Good guy, good kid. He had a lot of fun with it as well. And then later on that afternoon, we had 4 Lufthansa 380 Yeah, me too, Tyler. All right, here we go. So we've got everything going there. So now we can get the cabin utilities on. The in-flight entertainment passenger seat functions are good. You're okay there. Okay, let's get the seat belts on. It was just a promotional thing that Flight Radar 24 did with us, and we did with Flight Radar 24. Saucer 1 was a UFO. So with that, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get we'll go 2000 on and reporting. There we go. All right, let's get GSX working for us again. Departure clearance requested 122.8. Thank you. All right, let's go out and make sure all our doors are closed. Everybody's away from the aircraft. Jet bridge is back. All our panels looking good. Airplane's looking good. What do you think, Taz Avgeek? So we're going to go tail, left, nose, right. Yes. Get our beacon on. That's, yeah. Just a weather balloon that did 700 knots. All right, so Barcelona traffic, velocity 31 Charlie pushing off the gate, 41824 right, Barcelona. All right, we're gonna go nose right, tail left. Thank you. Barcelona's got to be one of my favorite airports. It's a pretty airport. He's taking me all the way back. I don't believe we have anybody here. They do, right? Oh, that's the other one I need to check. So that's on the other one. All right. Sounds like engine 2 is spooling up good for us. Brake set. On this other side, we're going to go FNC. We'll go to our legs page. And we should have the starter cut out. There it is. One coming up. No. Oh. I'd rather have a little bit of inclement weather than what we got going on right now. You having some rain, snow? Let's get the fuel going to engine number. It's still motoring. There it comes. And pin. Thank you. Have a great day. Appreciate you. So we can work our way down through here. Nothing in the center tanks. We're looking good there. Waiting for our engines to come on. No, don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't know what you're talking about. Alright, there we go. Got 2 good engine starts. We're good to go there. You guys get to go here. Center is good. Ooh. Snow on Mount Wellington will be good. 37, 350. We're good to go there. And APU can come off. Alright, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to taxi to runway 24 right. And it will be, we'll go via, we'll go over here, we'll catch Tango, runway 24 right. So it's the last one before the runway. And yeah, so we're going to make a right turn. That'll be our second left. All right. And Barcelona traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, taxiing runway 24 right via Tango, Barcelona. They are. We had to get special permission from the Alien Council. I mean, we had to get special permission to work in the tunnels. Confined space. Doing all right. We're going to go ahead and adjust this. There we go.
Seatbelt is securely fastened and keep all electronic devices switched off. We will now dim the cabin lights for departure. If you need a reading light, press the button above you with the figure of a light bulb.
Oh, nice.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew letting me know that we are ready to roll. There we go. Chicago has an underground walkway over here. I got a great video of Alice when she was a puppy, when I was bringing her back home. Should add that one on. Barcelona traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, crossing runway 02 Barcelona.
Approaching 20.
We'll go all the way down to the end. We'll use all of this runway we can. We are takeoff 2, so 20% D rate. Save some wear and tear on the engines here. Now, Tazap Geek, do you follow rugby? Because we got like a big rugby culture here, like real rugby. We got a little. What cup do we have here? Like Tonga's playing somebody right now, or they just did. There we go. Barcelona traffic. Velocity 31 Charlie, lining up runway 24 right. Barcelona. I don't see anybody out there. No, we're doing Barcelona to Lisbon right now. We're going to come back. I'm going to try and redo the Denver to
Approaching 2,
Munich.
4, right.
So we'll do that here in a little bit, probably a couple hours, well, 3 hours or so.
On runway 2, 4, right.
Runway 24 right, lined up runway heading. And Barcelona traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, departing runway 24 right, Barcelona. Alright, we can get that armed. 40% power, and we'll let it saddle. And we have been cleared for takeoff. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, Toga. Copy. I think we
V1.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about that before. Gear up. Heck of a crosswind there. Or kind of a little crosswind there. There we go. So, man, I need to go back and map some pretty little seat views for you. We'll hand fly it until we're about 10,000 feet. I think they do. Qantas. What about Qantas, Leslie? If you could tell me, well, with the exception of Tazap Geek, if somebody could tell me what Qantas stands for without looking it up. It's always one of my little trivia. Alright, with that, there we go. Alright, on the overhead. Oh, are you doing that, bro? Sweet. And we need to get those on. That's why everything's acting weird. Alright, much better now. There we go. Alright, we also need to go back here. And not bad. Go across the aisle here. LAX to Sydney. IRL flew that for years. Alright, so this is going to be 6. Beauty. No, I think it's just kind of a limitation of the liveries and the update. So we're above our atmosphere, so we're good. Yeah, it has that peak. It doesn't have. It's not a bad flight. It was back in the days of the 7-4, so always upstairs. Yeah, so one of the reasons I'm doing this flight is there was a new update to the iFly Max 737, and yeah, want to see how it does, make sure it does okay, because I really do like flying this airplane. It is a lot of fun to fly. About the only thing I need to do now is, if you look right here, okay, GSX has an update for it, but yeah, so GSX has an update. Hopefully it's to fix the Control Shift F12 functionality. Can't keybind to pull up the menu. So, but we're not even worried about that. We're going to get in the 380 later tonight. We're going to get it fired up and on its way to Munich. Yeah, anytime there's weather, there's a ground delay program. That's what it's about. All right, we're above 10, so we can go ahead and get all our lights off. We are good there. We can release passengers. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way to Lisbon. Stop a climb, coming in just about 100 miles. Okay. I am probably going to try and do like what I did last night, 11 until, and a lot will depend. Once the sun goes down, I need to see if any fireworks are going off in the neighborhood. Alice is not necessarily a fan of fireworks, but she's also not necessarily, we still have to work on her, so if they're popping off fireworks, I might be up all night flying the flight, but yeah. I am hoping to be landing in Munich at 9:30 in the morning. Let's see. Mike 7 TI8, you staying up tonight, or are you going to do a crew rest? 11:43 Zulu. Oh, what time is mine? I think mine will be, yeah, so if I leave at 05 Zulu, that's 9:30. So I'll be getting there at 2:14:30 Zulu. Whoa. -2, that's cold for you down there. I moved down to Sydney from Denver, and so when they got to their winter, I don't even know that I owned a coat when I was down there. Copy. Yeah, I'll have to keep an ear out So generally our winters here will get to minus 18 to 20 centigrade year temperature, which is like minus 9 ours, right? I think. But yeah, I remember in Sydney they'd get down to 30, so 0, and I'd be like, this ain't nothing. It got cold, don't get me wrong. Definitely needed a blanket, but I don't know if I can't remember if I had a coat. I think they got me a dry bone. Yeah, let me see. Yep. Copy. I think I might. So I'm looking to try the 380. Everybody's flying it today. I've got all the stuff out. Just don't do GSX right away with the 380. So. Azap, you do that. We'll be right here. I mean, I'm doing that. That's what I meant to do. So. Yep. Alright, let's see. Tyler, you're more than welcome to join me. I was thinking I might do 2 thumbnails and 2 stream, just in case I want to hop into the 350 if the 380 doesn't work out. I'm gonna make the 380 work, so we'll do that. So. Then Mike, do you try and stay connected to VATSIM the whole time, or usually on my crew rest flights I disconnect from VATSIM until I get across the water and I'm awake and back in the flight deck. So. I could. I want to fly the 380 because we just had that land at my airport. It's going to be around for a few days. Copy. But gives me fits. I just can't do GSX right off the rip. Get it all loaded via the EFB, then you can let GSX do its thing, and you'll be okay. Copy, you do that, bro. My plan would be to be off the ground 11 p.m. Mountain Time, pal. I would probably get in at around, we'll call it 10 o'clock to get it set up and make sure everything works. But I'll see, Tyler. I generally try not to do VC when I'm doing my long hauls, but we'll see. There we go. We are on our way. All right, 320, almost at our cruise of 370. I really do like this Max. Kazakh Peak, I did the math, and there for about 2 weeks every winter we get down to about minus 24 your temperature. So it gets pretty cold here, which is why when I moved to Australia and they'd get down to freezing 0, I wasn't too worried about it. Yep. All right, folks, we are out over Spain. Barcelona's way back there now. We're looking pretty good. We'll fly just south of Madrid into Lisbon. That's not bad. You're doing the 350. That's a good flight. In Australia, but so did I. Mike, what's going on? Get those passengers on board, bro. Leslie, it was kind of funny when I moved down there. I moved in August, so I was just coming out of summer into summer there, and then January it was like roasting out, and come the following May I was like freezing because that's their winter. Like, this is ridiculous. So my system got all kinds of out of whack. Just stars and sun and sky placement, temperatures and weather. It was not correct. Oh, okay. Right? It's always some guy sitting at the bar, sitting at the pub. There we go. 370, we are set for standard. Gear is up, flaps are up, lights are off, engine start switches are in normal or in the off. Starters are not on. The lights are set there. Pressurization panel, we appear to be pressurizing correctly. I think our flight is a good one, good to go for now. Now that's the other one. So then next week our long haul is going to be, I think we go into Germany. I think we have the Grand Prix of Germany, 10th through the 12th. Then we go all the way till August 7th, and it's the Grand Prix of Great Britain. And then Aragon, San Marino, Austria. Then we get on to some good long hauls in October. Japan, Indonesia, and then Australia. And then we have a week of World Flight. So if you guys haven't heard about World Flight, me and some of the folks, me and some of the guys I fly with on Thursday Night Flight Club, mostly Bravo 737, the Flying Bus Bison. We do World Flight. We try and raise some money for a charity called Patriot Paws. You'll start seeing some of that branding. Some of those logos show up on my streams now. Don't be alarmed by them. That's just in preparation for World Flight. World Flight will start on Halloween and go for 7 days. All the way around the world. I think the first leg is 6 hours. Take a look. Looking all right there. All right, let's go back to the back of the wing. Let's get a view set up there. Or do you want one over the wing? What do you think? The over wing exit? I like that. That's a good one. So this will be over to the other side. Give me a second. Let me get these views set, and I'll give you a perfect time for arrival. Looking at our progress 2013, and we are so about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes, we'll be on the ground in Lisbon. go back, set up another view. Go across the way. Go back further. Why are you closed, dude? Just for that, guess what? Last view we do from this here seat right here. Go. Alright, left side of the aircraft should be set up. What? Right side set up. We're doing pretty good, folks. Let's see how soon until all those change, but we're doing okay. So we are probably just about 50 minutes away from our top of descent. I guess I can look at that. So let's see, it is 1900 on dot, top of descent, 1935. So 35 minutes away from our top of descent. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, keeping me entertained. Daz Geek, what is your favorite airplane, pal? Let's see, Mike, how's your flight going? A321neo, nice. Here, LAX. Are you oh, you're SFO. Okay. Okay. Yep. So there you go. So you'll be just now joining Salt Lake Center. There you go. We always drive from Denver to San Francisco. End up stopping in Salt Lake overnight, and then wake up and get the salt flats early in the morning. That's a good livery for it. Are you doing it through the Any Manager? And Tyler, I would recommend that you you definitely need to load up once before you go in, because it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes for it to build everything. The WASM, deliveries, everything else. So fire into your start airport, then if you look on the Any Manager, they have a bunch of great liveries. One of which is the 100-year. These are high quality product. That's why they're good livery painters. You like get a complete aircraft with Hughes. Leslie, how you doing down there? You surviving all the mortar fire? We originated in Barcelona. We're going to Lisbon. Got a beautiful Virgin Australia Velocity paint scheme on the Max. I don't know if you saw it, but the Max took an update overnight. So yeah, giving it a try. Saw that you saw 1776 November. Mine's a paid Munich scenery from way back when. Aerosoft. Perfect. Let me know if I need to provide cover fire. Tyler, Aero 1. I think it's Aerosoft. Yep, Aerosoft. Or is it? It is. I can tell you in just a moment. So I have the. Who do I have? We almost flew Algiers moving. Yeah, we got some of those in our neighborhood too. Who is the other one? We have, it's Aerosoft. It's going to be the Aerosoft, whichever one is on Aerosoft. Oh. But man, I tell you what, I'm tired. All this smoke in the air out here at this altitude, my body's working hard to just try and stay upright. I can only imagine what little Alice is going through. She's out like light. Jack, it is 8 p.m. and young Alice has 22,000 steps. Nice. Leslie Rivera, did you ever watch the show Rebel Moon, I think is what it was? Oh yeah. Algeria is a good airport. DAAG, Delta Alpha Alpha Golf, is a good airport. The show Rebel Moon, the actress that did that, she is from Algeria, or Algiers. I don't know if she's from Algiers or Algeria. But yeah, great actress, great show. If you get a chance to watch it, I think it's Rebel Moon. Let me double check that for you. Wouldn't need to. Yeah, Sophia Boutella, the actress from Rebel Moon. If you get a chance to watch Rebel Moon, it's a good show. It's a good one. Did I cancel? Okay. You can watch it on Netflix. Oh, kill me, Smalls. No, it was released in December of 2023. Killing me. Alright, looking at our arrival. Let's get set up for our arrival. We are just 25 minutes away from starting our descent into Portugal. We are on the ILS runway 02. So our minimum altitude will be 530 feet. So we can get that set in. Let's go here, 530. Of course, always accelerates right where you want it. 530 is set for our minimums. For our initial approach fix, they want us at 4,000 feet. Never fails. Not once does it fail. Alright, 4,000 feet. Our final approach course is 025. Set 4,000 feet. We're good. VNAV, LNAV, they are all good. Alright, now we just need to go over here. We are not even within 100 miles of our top of descent, so we're 170 miles from our top of descent. We can go ahead and do that though. Let's go over here. Let's get our landing performance calculated. Runway 02. Oh. Read MSFS data. Runway 02. Runway is dry. Flaps will go with 30. Flaps 30. Air conditioning off. Anti-ice off. Brakes, let's go. Auto brake 3. And yeah, we'll load the weather. Calculate that, looking pretty good. Landing in route. Oh, let's see. So, thrust reversers, all operational, and no non-normal conditions. So we can calculate that now. So we'll be doing 153. Frank, what's going on? Flaps 30 of 153, we can put that in. We are just getting ready to land into Lisbon. Well, not getting ready to. We're about 50 minutes out. 5-0. Let's see what's it say. We go here. We're 1 hour, 59 minutes from being on the ground in Lisbon. Just flying along, pal. Just flying along. We are VOZ 31 Charlie. Drop that in there. There we go. Alright, so now we're saying everything correct again. I think we're good to go. What'd you get up to today, Frank? You got neighbors setting off fireworks tonight? And Lulu and Jinky, they could walk around the block and they would do double the amount of steps as her. She's got those long giraffe legs. But with that, we are all set for our descent coming up in about 140 miles. 146. I'll tell you what, they're still on. Yeah. Tyler, if you're on, we can maybe meet in voice chat before I start my stream and get you sorted out. All good, pal, all good. You did good flying that DC-3 today. That was a lot of fun flying around Rushmore. Did you find out why it showed up like poo-poo? All good though, Jack. Appreciate you and thanks for coming up and spending some time, some of your part of your day with me, hanging out at the park with little Alice. Thank you very much. Thank you for the shirt as well. My apologies. I never did say that to you. Thank you very much for the shirt. Flight Sim Expo. I'll throw that on for the overnight flight tonight. And maybe. It is not in the wash. Yeah, we should be on the ground here in about an hour. That'll be 9:18, 9:30. Tyler, if you want to plan on maybe firing into the sim at about 10:15, might be able to talk you through a couple of things, but definitely want to be, I will be dropping off voice chat to when I start my stream. Yeah. Tell my hello for me. Give Jinky and Lulu some scruffs for me, and we'll be good. Copy. Just be patient, man. You're good. Overnight, I'm going to reattempt, Denver to Munich in the 380. But so far, the update to the iFly Max is a good update, worthwhile. I haven't seen issues. And I also am not, I have a bug on my windshield. Let's see if it's on the windshield. That's on my screen. All right, we are flying along, but yeah. Have not noticed. I've noticed it seems a little smoother. I forgot to print out the update list. Let's see. All right. 1.2. Nice. So I just fixed some in-game panel enhancements. And then new logic check to resolve XML, so auto start. And voice control is now agnostic, so it's not English only. A couple of other little minor the XML is probably one of the bigger ones, so if you're like me and Jack that prefer to start the companion app. Yep, the companion app separately. We might be able to keep that going. So. Look, 9 hours and 25 minutes. All right, we are filed for the 380 to Munich. Well, we can push our departure to midnight. That means we would be in Munich in 9.5 hours. Means I can get up at 8. In the flight deck at 8:30 for arrival. That might work better. Go take a look out the side. Really? Why would you close the shades? I was looking. will be at Alpha 41 Whiskey. If you want to go to Alpha 37, Delta Lima Hotel 279. Copy. Lufthansa. You're straight up Lufthansa. Nice. Perfect. Take a look. I think, Jack, if you want, over at Alpha 37, you'll see Tyler sitting over there in an A350. He's over at Alpha 45 now. Beautiful Australia, Virgin Australia. Go here. Top descent in, what is that, about 20 miles? 17. Let the flight attendants know we will be on our way down here momentarily. I don't know that Tyler is yet either. No. It's actually, I think it's just labeled as a hot fix. So I don't think that they ask you to delete everything. Copy. So do I. We are on our way down, folks, on our way into Lisbon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing soon. Please fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and table to the upright position, and ensure the window shade is open. All electronic devices must now be switched off. For your safety, please make sure all of your carry-on luggage is unlocked. With the seat in front. Do not open or lift the doors during landing and taxi. We will dim the light should you please turn on the window if you desire to.
Wow. Wow. And Tyler, no, if you're on ground power, you're not going to lose any fuel. Prat. And let's see how we doing. Bring our range back one. Oh, we need to do that as well. What we did not do is we did not go into our legs page. Grab runway 02. Drop it to fixed page and our 5 and 10-mile range. There we go, have those set up. We're looking good for our approach, folks. There's the coast of Portugal right out there. We're going to go out, do a little bit of an arc, come back in, and then we'll be on our way. Then we'll be on the ground. Looks like we will be there in about 30 minutes or less. That's the way it happens. It's almost like I planned a little sunset arrival into Lisbon. Maybe. No, don't worry about it. Take your time. I'm going to take a few extra minutes after the flight here before I load in, but I can meet up with you in DC and we'll figure something out. got SimBrief, they've got that performance calculator in SimBrief. Have to use that in the fly-by-wire 380X. Man, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm at 9 likes right now. Looks like we've had a few people stop by. If you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you. So normally on the tab where you generate and then you file your flight plan, they should have takeoff performance or a performance tab. Coming through 18,000 feet, trying to get her slowed down. It is. There you go, pal. Yeah, the 320 does, but the 380 does not. I don't know if that's what you're saying or asking. We're skipping that. Recalculating, reconfiguring for descent. Roger. Well, on the 380, it's right there on your ECAM. And then the other part is the stabilizer trim will show you the right one when the engines start up, or it should. But I don't know on the 330. My bad. 30 minutes, if that. Oh, are you talking after an update or something like that? Maybe about 10 minutes. Just be patient with it. It's got to rebuild all the WASM stuff. There we go. Got rid of a couple things. Drag required. Here we go. We're throwing our vertical profile way off. We're doing all right though. Plenty of time to work it out and get it down. It could. A lot of times I just let it do its thing and go do something for a minute or two. Hit the restroom, play with Alice for a minute. Back on profile. Copy, there you go. Through 10,000. Let's get our lights on. Let's get configured for arrival. Here we go, folks. You just click on them with the mouse. You get close to them and you put the mouse pointer over them and it will pull the covers off. Click on them. Same with the remove before flight flags and the chocks. taking the work. There we go. All right. Lisbon traffic velocity 31 Charlie joining the ILS runway 02 Lisbon. I never set my frequency. 109.10. There we go. All right. 25 miles out. We're doing all right. There we go. We are just a little bit below. We're doing all right. Zero 025. 025. There we go. Down to 4,000, then we'll skate right on in. Beautiful sunset. Lisbon traffic velocity 31 Charlie, 25 miles out for the ILS runway 02 Lisbon. we go. Looks like we have our glide slope is active. We can go ahead. We're not 17 now. We can do localizer. Localizer is tracked. Yes, I could do that. Let's look, see if there's anybody here. We'll plan on exiting right. Then we'll come down. I think we'll park on gate 141. Ah, there's the bridge. Got the runway in sight. And we can arm up the approach as well. Lisbon traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, 11 miles out, ILS 02, Lisbon. Traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, 6 miles out, ILS 02, Lisbon. white to red. Feet. That's right.
1,000.
There we go.
Approaching 0, 2.
A little low. We're okay.
400. 300. Approaching 200.
Continuing. A little bubbly down here.
Minimums. 100.
Light slope.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
322. Load of crap right there. It's all closed. With that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lisbon. The iFly is doing pretty good. I think it was a successful flight. We're going to go ahead. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. But yeah, it seemed a little better coming in, but we're good. It was a good landing. It was acceptable. Lisbon traffic, velocity 31 Charlie, clear runway 02, taxi to the gate. Lisbon. There we go. All right, folks, we are on the ground. We can go ahead and get rid of those. That one. That one. You're good. We'll get you over to there. And we're just waiting for the APU to come online. It seemed a little slick. Seemed to really want to hold on to some speed. No excuses. But yeah, that's kind of what I felt. We're going to go over to 141. Let's see if GSX will marshal us in. Go with Omni. There's our gate right there. We know where we're at, so we're going that and perfect. Park brake set. Engine's coming off.
Flight attendants, disarm and cross-check cabin doors.
Oh, look at that. I got it Gangnam style. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for flying along with me. That's going to do it for our flight right now. We'll be back here shortly for our departure to from Denver to Munich. Jet bridge is coming up to the aircraft now. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for flying along with me, folks. Got beautiful Virgin Australia down or out here in Lisbon, Portugal. Got the jet bridge coming up to the aircraft, and it must think the aircraft is taller than it is, because that's the second time it's. Oh no, that's still pretty high. But yeah, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get GSX deplaning the aircraft, and there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Let's see, Tasmanian App Geek, Tyler, Mike, Leslie, who else? Who else do we got here? Cap Jack. Thanks for being here. Thanks for flying with me. I appreciate you guys keeping me entertained. Hopefully I'm keeping you guys entertained. Let's see, Mike, Taz App Geek. Who else do we got? No Salt Lake City flights tonight. Hopefully we'll catch them on the long haul. But yeah, that's going to do it for us from Velocity. We appreciate you guys flying along with us today. Hope you have a great rest of your night. We'll be back in the A380 here maybe in about an hour. So Tyler, give me a little time to check in with family, see what they're doing, get a little beverage, and then I'll be back. So with that, Barcelona to Lisbon is complete. Virgin Australia is parked at the gate. Bags are getting downloaded. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll talk to you in a minute. Thank you.